of entry, and now it makes me kind of wonder, did I miss the bloody sign? No, there it is. I didn't miss nothing. See? There it is. Welcome to Wyoming. I can't read anything else on it. So we don't know what kind of state it is. We just know it's Wyoming. There you go. Evanston, 4 miles. I've stayed there. Rock Springs, I think I might have stayed there too. No, I don't think so, actually. I take that back. But definitely in Evanston. Yep. So there you go. I just had to let you in on that little secret that, yeah, I'm in Wyoming now. Officially. Ooh, Cairo City. This exit open year round. You know, I'm telling you, one of these days, I'm gonna go pulling in there. One of these firecracker stores. Maybe waste a little bit of money. I know. I mean, there's probably no greater waste of money than firecrackers. I mean, you're just basically taking your money and setting it on fire, throwing it up in the air and watching it burn. Kind of, really. That's all it really is. But it sure is exciting. It's, you know, entertainment value is the deal on that, right? So, actually, there are greater wastes of money. I knew better than to say it when I said it. There are absolutely far worse ways to waste your money than firecrackers. Yep. Like on women. Oh, shit, that was bad. That was just a joke. Now everybody settle down. Settle down. No, I'm just kidding now. I'm just trying to make a joke and make it funny. That's all. Just a joke.
We guys are playing or doing another one?
All right, I better quit this while I'm ahead here, or while I'm behind. So, see you on down the road. Okay, well, I'm bringing y'all back on in here again. It's kind of interesting geology I'm going past here. It's, I don't know, kind of reminds me of something like being on the moon. Of course, now that I turned on the camera, I think we're probably going to be through with it. I bet you I just missed it. Yeah, I know, it's kind of cool, that area I just went through. Yeah, it just looks like something off of a lunar landscape, I guess. Kind of. You know, we'll see. Maybe there's going to be more of it coming up here off over the other side of this hill here, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, it looks like it. But, well, I don't know, maybe not. Well, in that case, this might be just a short video. This might be a walk, walk, walk. And then it's interesting that out there they have all these structures built, you know, that are kind of like, I guess you could, you know, use the word, you know, they look like fences, right? But they're not. They're just like these, a wall. Okay, that's what better than wall. These walls built out there out of, you know, 2x4s and stuff, 2x6s, 2x8s or whatever, and then planks, and they're propped up at kind of an angle, and you know, with the boards going horizontal. And what they remind me of, because they're angled, they're not perfectly vertical. They're kind of tilted back a little bit. And what they remind me of is what you might see at like the airport, you know, where the beginning of a runway where a jet would take off, you know, right before they're about to punch it. And like they have like on the side of the freeway, so to block the jet wash, you know, from hitting all the cars on the freeway, they put these like panels up there, and they're kind of tilted back. That's exactly what those look like, and chances are they're doing that for something of maybe the same reason, to try and keep you know, maybe some of the wind and the dust from slamming into cars and trucks. But but they're not that big, and there's not like, I don't know, they're just not that tall. They're only like 8 foot tall or something, maybe, and not that long. But I don't know. I suppose it, might help a little bit with the wind, but then again, right here, there's none of them, so I don't know. Maybe it's to help with the debris more than wind. Like keep some of the dust down or keep some of the sand down. I don't know. Okay, well, so here we go. Up here off in the distance, you'll see what I'm talking about. This kind of lunar landscape kind of looking terrain. It's just interesting looking. And then there's like all these little caves. Okay, so here's some of the walls that I'm talking about. Here, let me see if I can zoom you in so you can see them. Over there on the other side. I don't know if you can see them or not, but there's these little walls set up. They're tilted kind of back a little bit. Yeah, it must be just for dust, for sand. Something. Interesting. Oh, I'm about to get stuffed into this truck. Ah. Come on, truck. Pass me up, damn it. This little frickin' four-wheeler truck. Ah, you guys suck. Am I still gonna have enough to get past them? And I'm gonna miss the cool. You know what? I'm just gonna pull up behind this guy. Let you get a look at some of this. Oh, there it is. Some of this terrain over here. It's kind of trippy. Yep, just reminds me of something you'd see on the moon. Yeah, wild. Neat. I can dig it. So that was basically it. That was basically between the natural walls on the right, the man-made walls on the left. That's basically all I wanted to show you on this one. So I got to get back at it here, pass up these trucks. All right, see you in a minute. Welcome back. Sorry about the bug and guts, but not much I can do about it until I stop. So anyhow, well, welcome back. Look at this beautiful geology. Geography, geology, it's kind of the same stuff. It's has to do with the same subject. I think one has to do more so with rock stuff, and the other one more with just general geography, yeah, something or another. So wow, look at this big old massive mast. Oh, you can be quiet up there. Yeah, this big old mast, man, that thing's huge. Pretty impressive, yeah. And to think that this is actually Wyoming. Yep. So I guess, yeah, foot and mouth syndrome again. How dare I say Wyoming is flat? Jeez. And then there's all kinds of these little standing masts sticking up to the left of me there. I don't know if you were able to see them in the peripheral. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. Just big giant masts sticking up, I guess. Can't think of a better word for it. So let's see where we are, huh? Before I go into this tunnel and lose my satellite. Green River, Wyoming. Green River. No, that's the wrong zone. No. Just gonna go through this mountain here real quick. Yep. Wow, that's crazy, huh? Just whipping on by. Check-in for you. Sunday, October 11th it is, and the time now is 3:18 in the p.m. About 50 degrees outside, and I have 361 miles left to go till I reach my destination in Denver. Denver, Colorado, that is. I don't know, is there another Denver out there besides the one in Colorado, I wonder, that I could be misleading you on to? I don't think so. I think pretty much when somebody says Denver, they're pretty much talking about the one and only. I don't know. I mean, you know, there's a couple Portlands, you know, you can mix that one up pretty easily, I guess. And then there's a couple Pittsburghs, but the California Pittsburgh, I don't think is very, you know, it's definitely not as well known around the campfire as the other Pittsburgh. Yep. Helping the world keep promises. Old household services. So I just went by just a minute ago a truck from a trucking company that I'm familiar with only through the media of YouTube. There's a trucker out there, and the company he works for is called. I don't think I need to pull a punch here. I think he pretty well already announces it in his own videos, but it's called Quality Logistics, and his channel is called Riding Shotgun. It's pretty cool. He's a cool guy, and he's got some pretty cool videos. Like, like I'll say, before I had actually gotten in to the trucking industry here, I was watching some of his work, and I was like, man, just drooling, foaming at the mouth watching some of the stuff and the scenery that he was capturing on video, and it definitely played a role in my motivation or ambition to do my own videos. I was like, dude, I want to go where that guy's going, and lo and behold, I'm actually, you know, find myself running a lot of the same stuff I think that he runs. And also, lo and behold, I just passed one of their trucks. It wasn't him. It wasn't the guy who does that channel. It was an older gentleman in there with a kind of white head of hair. And yeah, he was just cruising along, and it's I guess it's a Volvo or something. I guess they use. I don't know how many trucks they have out on the road, but and actually I did see, and I think it might have been Mr. Riding Shotgun himself, maybe a month ago or a month and a half ago, going up, what was it? I think it must have been 5 or, I don't remember, 5 or 99 or somewhere out in California. He was headed northbound, I was headed southbound. I think it was 5. And I got a feeling that that was probably actually Mr. Riding Shotgun himself, but I had no way of verifying it one way or another. So, yep. So yeah, he's got some cool videos too, for sure. one thing that's probably nice about the work he does compared to the work that I do is he doesn't talk as much as I do. I just kind of babble on endlessly, it would seem. But you know, to each his own, I guess. Yep, so there you go, Green River, Wyoming. It's kind of like half song and half not. Like, I don't know, I couldn't really sing Wyoming. Like, Wyoming, yeah, I can't do that. Doesn't really have that ring to it. What other kind of stats can I give you here? How about an elevation? Why don't we go ahead and do that? Let's see where we're at here. Wow, we are higher than I thought. That's one of those things that can happen if you're not careful. You can definitely get higher than you planned. Get higher than you thought. We're at 6,180 feet elevation here. And it's been a while since I mentioned it in my GPS log stats. And so far since, since I purchased this GPS, basically the way it worked was I did about 10 or 11 days in the training seat without the old Garmin here. And then when I went back to work after a short break, I picked up the old Garmin and I've been using it since. And I'm currently up to 35,685 miles so far in this here truck, and it has been only in this here truck, with the exception of maybe 20. Thank you. With the exception of maybe 20 or 30 miles, or you know what? Maybe 100 miles, something, in a different vehicle. But other than that, it's been in this truck, only in this truck, and there you go. That's that. I have, let's see, a max speed of. Okay, plug your ears, officers. This is statute of limitations. This happened a month ago. Max speed of 87 miles an hour. But you know, I am dyslexic, so that could be 78. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, it might be 78. I think I am a little dyslexic. An average moving speed of 60 miles an hour. And a moving time of 592 miles per hour. Yeah. 592 hours. And you add that to the amount of time that I've spent actually stopped with the GPS on, right? Which isn't always so, which means that I'm essentially in the seat, most likely. The total there is 823 hours. Jeez, that's a lot of time, isn't it? Yep. So there you go. There's some, some stats for you. Oh, geez, seriously. Can we? I must be going by some power lines. Oh yes, I am. I'm going by some power lines. And the radio is just freaking out from it. Doesn't know what to think. All right. Well, I guess that'll about do her for this one. Try and keep it a little bit shorter here. Probably piece them together before I upload them or something. So, anyhow, there you go. Greetings again from Wyoming, and I'll see you on down the road. See ya.